I was thinking about making this a series, doing this for like every team in the NBA, like just like doing a recap of the season and what that team could do in the off season to progress in the future. Keep it all positive, you know. Try not to do so much bashing. Try not to be so negative. Cause I had one person hit me in on one of my live streams and tell me I was not as I need to show some love to the Lakers because I'm not that positive towards them. And I can understand that, man. I be crushing the Lakers, man. But you have to understand, man. Me personally, I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, bro. I'm not gonna show them too much love. You know what kind of sense that make? It's like being a Cowboys fan showing the Philadelphia Eagles love or the New York Giants. So come on now, I can't do it. But I understand that. Now I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this a series. I'm gonna break down every team in the NBA and just recap what I feel they should do in the off season and what moves they need to make to progress. But moving on, the Phoenix Suns lose to Portland last night, and I seen a lot of things from that team that would lead me to believe that we could be a playoff team next year. It's just a few moves we need to make, man. Um, First of all, we need to address the point guard situation. That's that goes without saying. I mean, Tyler Johnson. Don't get me wrong. I like that dude. I like them. I like that trade. You know, that trade was beautiful for us because we got rid of Ryan Anderson, who wasn't doing anything for us. He wasn't doing it. He wasn't even getting any play time. We got rid of him, and we got somebody who's gonna at least play. You know, whether or not he plays good, he's gonna at least give us some minutes, some solid minutes. And you don't know what you're gonna get from him. You know, you don't know if he's gonna put up 20 points or he's gonna put up 1, 2 points. But at least he's gonna give you some solid minutes. He's gonna play solid defense. He's a taller, long point guard. Like, we need somebody who can facilitate and get DeAndre Ayton the ball. So what I'm seeing for the Phoenix Suns right now is really like foreshadowing what the Phoenix Suns can be with a solid point guard. Because with a solid point guard, DeAndre Ayton would flourish in that offense, in my opinion. But yeah, man. Basically, keep the three core that we have. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Kelly Oubre needs to be on the team for the foreseeable future. The team needs to be built around DeAndre Ayton. He needs to be the focal point of our offense. He needs to be the focal point of our future. I understand Devin Booker is a franchise player and he's been here long and it's basically his team, but at the same time, he's not. I wouldn't say he's the best player on our team or he has the most upside on our team. In my opinion, that goes to DeAndre Ayton. Now, don't get it twisted. I love Devin Booker. That's my nigga, you know. I fucks with Devin Booker. After Russell Westbrook and KD, that's my favorite player. But he's not absolved for criticism. I mean, Devin Booker one night could give you 40 points. The next night could give you 20 on terrible efficiency, you know. Like, the up and down, you know, I can't really rock with that. I'd rather have somebody who's more consistent, more efficient. Not saying I want to see Devin Booker get traded, but I feel as if to say that we should be focusing our offense through him, we don't have the necessary team to do that yet. Now, once we get the necessary pieces to where we can say, okay, once Devin Booker grows to a player to where he's more effective, he's more efficient, and his points aren't as empty, because a lot of times he put up empty stats. Once we get to the point where, okay, his stats are actually doing something for our team type shit, like, then we can, say, okay, this is your team, take over, you're Kobe Bryant type shit. But at this moment, like, it's like, I correlate this to the Lakers when they had Shaq and Kobe. Kobe was putting up, not even gonna say historical numbers, but for his age, crazy numbers, you know. I remember looking at Kobe like, damn, this dude could be the best player in the league at one point, but he's not the best player on his team right now, you know. Like, that's gonna have to progressively, he's gonna have to progressively get better, you know, in order to have that status. But the offense was mainly around Shaq, and look what they got. They three-peated, you know. That's not saying Kobe Bryant was a bad player. That's not even saying Shaq carried them. It's just Shaq was the focal point of that offense because he was the most consistent scorer on that team. Kobe, yes, he did put up his numbers, but he wasn't as consistent as Shaq was. Now, he was more consistent than Shaq was at the free throw. Come on now. Let's be honest. He was more consistent. But overall, on both ends, Shaq had him beat on that. I'll give him that. But Phoenix needs to be looking at that Lakers team, and taking notes from that Lakers team. We have the necessary pieces. We just need to get, a few more pieces. And our coaching staff, in my opinion, needs to do a little bit better with the development of our players and some of the rotations that we have. Because in my opinion, I don't feel like Dragan Bender should even be sniffing the rotation. He needs to be off our team, to be honest. He needs to be off our team, man. We need to go ahead and exercise some trades on him. Because, we wasted a number 4 overall pick on him. I'm not going to ever keep my foot off that dude's neck, man. We wasted a number 4 overall pick on that dude, man. Everybody hyped him up to be the next Kristaps Porzingis, and where is he at now? Putting up 5 points, like, get out of here, man. Putting up goose eggs in games, man. I don't respect that dude game, man. I do not respect Dragan Bender game. So he definitely needs to be out of our future, man. We do not need to hold hope on him, man. Josh Jackson, man, I like Josh Jackson, because of his competitive fire, not more his game, because I don't feel like his game is better suited for our team. I feel like our team really doesn't need Josh Jackson at this moment. I feel like he'll put up better numbers on a different team. I believe that. I feel like if he was in like Orlando or something like that, who else? Miami, Charlotte. There's plenty of teams that could take a Josh Jackson. He would flourish because he would actually have the offense go through him at times. So Josh Jackson just needs his opportunity. Same goes with T.J. Warren. Mikal Bridges needs to stay too as well, man. A lot of people sleep on Mikal Bridges. I feel like we need to keep him too, but he's a rookie, so y'all won't be able to see it, in my opinion, until like maybe 2 years from now. 2 years, and then it'll become more clear that, okay, this guy here can really play. So I like that acquisition of Mikal Bridges. This draft right here, we need to be thinking about point guard. I know Zion Williamson is on the board, and if we get the number 1 overall pick, hey, I'll be fine with Zion Williamson. But to be honest, I really want Ja Morant. I feel like we need a playmaker, somebody who's going to facilitate, give us a good 8, 9 assists. Now, I don't see him doing that in the first year, of course, but later on down the road, he has that type of potential. We get that type of player, we're automatically championship contenders, If we can't get a point guard, or we get the number 1 overall pick and get Zion, then see what you could do about getting a point guard, like in the trade or in free agent. I know people are still talking about Lonzo Ball. And you know what? I wouldn't even be mad at that if we got Zion. I would not be mad at Lonzo Ball. I know, man. I said we shouldn't get Lonzo, but that's mainly because of his loud mouth ass dad. I don't want to hear his dad mouth like, oh, the Suns are trash and blah, blah, blah this. I don't want to hear him say that. I don't want to hear him say that. Because, it's just going to bring all kind of negative energy towards our way, man. The ballaholics are going to come and bash my team. I can see it happening already, So that's my main reason for not wanting Lonzo and Phoenix. But basketball-wise, we get Lonzo and Phoenix, and that will make us better on defense, at least. And that will give us somebody who can get DeAndre Ayton the ball. More importantly, we don't need Lonzo to score for us. We don't need any point guard to score for us. We need a point guard who's going to facilitate and run the show. So, in my opinion, Lonzo, Rondo, to a lesser degree, Derrick Rose. Like, we have so many options in free agency that if we do get Zion, we have a plethora of options at point guard to go pursue. So, yeah, man. Phoenix, man, we're not that far away. We just have a few more moves, and we need to let our players grow, and that'll take us over the top, and we'll be the next quote-unquote Golden State Warriors, the next quote-unquote dynasty. So, yeah, Hitman X, man. Make sure you hit that like and hit that sub. More importantly, hit that comment section and let me know how you feel about this video. If you made it this long, I'm out, man. Y'all see where I'm at. Man, work, bruh. Get in. Y'all take it easy.